All right, what's going on, good people? Hope everybody's doing well. I'm just trying to make sure I'm on Instagram because I might have messed up on Instagram. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm about to go live on TikTok if I can. Unless I'm already live on TikTok. Or I mean Instagram. Copy. Did I mess up on Instagram? I think I did. But welcome to a Q&A session while I practice my live stream skills. So if you're on and you have questions you want to ask and hang out and chill or just vibe out, get some homework done while you're here, go for it. But I'm having a pre-PT show tomorrow and I'll put it up here. I'll put up the banner in a second. There's a lot going on. Tuesday, tomorrow, 5 p.m. East, 6 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to be doing the actual real pre-PT chat live, but this is just a Q&A session just to have some fun and just to give me some reps and figuring out my 2 monitors and all that fun stuff. That's what this is all about. And I'm going to see if I can go back live on Instagram. You are live. I am live on Instagram. I don't think I'm live on Instagram. I think I messed up the Instagram stream. It's okay though. It's all good. What's going on, Julian? On YouTube. What's going on, YouTube people? I should go live on TikTok in a second. If I enter a 3+3 program, does that bind me to the college for grad school? No, it doesn't bind you to it, but no, it doesn't bind you to it. No, you can always opt out. You're the customer, so you can always go wherever you like. So no, you're not bound to it. You're not binded to it, but I mean, you are basically already accepted. So if you have another option, if you have a better choice, then you can go there. But luckily, you're not bound to it unless there's something in the fine print. Just make sure you read the fine print. What is going on with Instagram? Can somebody tell me if I'm live? I don't think I'm live on Instagram. I must have messed that up. Well, that's why I'm doing a run. Test run. I had it right the other time. What's going on YouTube? We got 3 people live on YouTube. I'm not going to go live on TikTok yet. That's going to throw me off. But YouTube, if you're here, go ahead and ask some questions. But this is what our show is going to look like tomorrow. We're going to talk about what's happening in PT. We're going to do Think Like a Physical Therapist. Then we are going to talk about PT program app updates. We're going to have a main event. And then we're going to have a Q&A session. And the main event is going to be like one bad grade can ruin everything. That's what it's going to be about. And for those of you live on YouTube or wherever you're live, let me know if you can hear these sound effects. Yes, no? Let me know if you can hear those sound effects. Let me know if you can hear those. I'll check it after too, see if I can hear them. But let's try out this Instagram thing one more time. Create live audience. Okay, I think I figured out Instagram. Let's go. Let's go. High definition. Touch up my appearance. Oh, do a little makeup on here. That's what's up. I'm figuring this out, guys. I'm figuring this out. But here, let me put this on here. Tomorrow. Let me do this. Here's what we'll be talking about tomorrow for those of you who are hopping in. This is what today is. So if you have any questions, hop on. But this is just me learning stuff, testing stuff out. No, I don't want to duplicate that. Share number 2. Oh shit. No, it's not what I wanted. It's supposed to be a PDF. PDF. There we go. There we go. We in business. Remove, present. What the heck? Oh, here we go. Cool. There we go. That's what we're talking about tomorrow. 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Should be fun. Let me test out YouTube. Oh, and I should have my microphone for tomorrow too. But it sounds good here. Cool. That looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna stream from here tomorrow. Instagram, what's up? I figured y'all out. But I want to see the comments on Instagram. Okay, now I'm live on Instagram. Now we live on Instagram. Hello, what's going on? Tosuto. Good to see you here while I figure all this out. Segments tomorrow. Oh, share screen. That's what I wanted to practice. Can you guys hear the sound effects? Can y'all hear the sound effects? Instagram, let me know. Well, that was risky. I just exit out of that. What's going on, Instagram? I just got live on Instagram. We're testing this out. If you guys have any questions, we're just chilling while I practice for tomorrow, because tomorrow we are doing let me put this on the screen. There we go. See, I'm getting quicker. Tomorrow we're doing a pre-PT chat live, talking about how one bad grade can ruin everything. Oh, you cannot hear the sound effects. Dang it. I'll have to work on that next time. But if you have questions, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok, I'm gonna have to get that down too. Whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok, ask questions. Any questions you like while we're practicing. But this will be tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern time, our pre-PT chat live. I'll try to do it 1-2 times a week, but since I'll be in town, basically at home, within the next week and a half, I'm going to try and get more in than not. I'm getting quick. That's what practice gets you. Comments. Ethan, what's going on, Ethan, on YouTube? What's the first steps in becoming a physical therapist? So what I want you to do is go to acceptanceguides.com, Ethan, and I'll even put this in the comments here, even though it's on the screen, and I'll answer your question, so I won't leave you hanging. Oh, snap. So I went to Facebook, YouTube. Can I post? Okay, but I can post Ethan's question. That is what's up. I'm liking this stream and stuff. I'm not on Kai Cenat's level or nothing, but I'm understanding. I'm getting more familiar with it. So to answer your question, Ethan, the first steps to becoming a physical therapist, I would start with making sure it's what you want to do. I know what you're asking. I'll get there in a second, but knowing for sure that it's what you want to do is the first step, because you can do anything in life, right? So I would say getting as much information about physical therapy versus any other career you can do. That's the first step I would take, because you might end up learning about physical therapy, then learning about athletic trainers, or having a trade, or being a plumber or a truck driver, and being like, actually, I'll be a truck driver versus a physical therapist, or actually, I'll be a sports coach versus being a physical therapist. So the first step is getting more information about what physical therapy is. That's the first step. Second step is making sure that you're getting a bachelor's degree in something, in anything, and that you're completing all the other requirements. That's the second step. And what all those other requirements are and the details of the bachelor's degree and all that stuff is at acceptanceguides.com right there. And you can get our free guides. It's free. You know how the internet works. Get them, download it, and I basically spell out all the details you need to know to become a physical therapist. Like all the little details, like what about this class, but what about hours, but what about the GRE, but what about this test, but what about that, but what about the timeline, but what about this? I spell it all out there for you. So that's the best thing to do, is to get our acceptance guides, and I break that all down for you. But honestly, the first thing I would say is making sure it's what you want to do. And how you do that is by getting more information about physical therapy over other professions, or physical therapy and other professions. I shouldn't say over. I need to work on these sound effects though. So that'd be great. Maybe I need to do it on my phone or something. Oh, I was supposed to go live on TikTok. But TikTok is going to go crazy. Live streams on TikTok are going to be wild. Instagram, y'all still doing good? All right, I think Instagram's good. Facebook, I think y'all still good because I don't see any comments there. Cool. What else was I going to test out? Oh, share screen. That's what I was going to practice. Instagram, I'm going to move you over here. Sound effects don't work. Can you guys hear the music? Hold on, I'm going to play some music real quick. Can you hear the music? Yes, I can hear the music. Can you hear me talking? Can you hear me talking and the music? Okay, so you can kind of hear me talking, but you hear the music more, right? Instagram, any feedback from y'all? No? I think y'all can hear the music though. And I'm going to put YouTube over here. I'm going to put YouTube on this screen. That's what's up. Oh, okay. My voice got worse. Got muffled. Okay, so you can hear me talking with the music, but it's kind of muffled. Okay, cool. That's good to know. So I'm getting the hang of the different screens here. I'm getting the hang of the music. I'm getting the hang of the comments. I know how to go back on Instagram Live if I get kicked out. I need to check how Twitter's going. I haven't been on there. I think Twitter live stream is doing okay. YouTube live stream is popping. Appreciate y'all over here. Oh, I was gonna share my screen. Okay, let's practice sharing my screen. Share screen. My notes. I think I'm gonna move my notes to the main screen here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. There we go. What the heck? Let's cancel this real quick. Okay, there we go. All right, we're gonna put my notes on the main screen. Gonna practice sharing my screen. Where are we at here? YouTube, what's going on, YouTube? We got 6 people live. If y'all have any questions, we're just vibing out. I'm practicing for the show tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern time. We are talking about how one bad grade can ruin everything. That's tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Back here on everywhere I'm streaming: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Dang, I forgot to go on TikTok. Lord, this is going to take a lot of practice, especially once I get... Can I go TikTok on desktop? Do y'all know if I can go on TikTok live on desktop? Let's try, because that would be a lifesaver. Let's try. Yes, TikTok live. Oh no. I can watch live videos, but can I go live? I want to go live on TikTok. I don't think I can go live on TikTok. Dang, that would have been clutch. Okay, so I cannot go live on TikTok. I'd have to go on my phone. Let's see if I can upload. Do y'all know YouTube? Okay, so I can't go live. I have to go live on my phone for TikTok. TikTok live questions go crazy though. All right, let's have some fun. Gets a little rowdy once the TikTok crew comes in. Share my screen. Let's practice sharing the screen. Stop cam settings. Present, share screen. Boom. Okay, we are there. Sharing the screen. Instagram, how y'all doing? We check on Instagram. We good? Yeah, we good. TikTok, what's up? I'm practicing for tomorrow's show, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Maybe I should give you a little preview here. Is that better? My orange peels. There we go. So TikTok, y'all can see me live streaming, halfway live streaming. So I hope y'all are doing good. This is the way. There we go. Cool. There we go. TikTok's coming in. YouTube is here. Sharing my screen. Multitasking. So let's try this. Let's see. Oh, so we're doing a quiz tomorrow. We're doing pop quizzes tomorrow. Maybe I should do a pop quiz on this screen here. Okay, so share my screen. Switching it. Boom. Boom. Okay, y'all can see that. Beautiful. Y'all want to do a pop quiz? Let me know. YouTube, Instagram. Y'all want to do a pop quiz as practice? Let me know how y'all feeling. Now, I have a question for you guys. Specifically YouTube, maybe TikTok. TikTok, if you're on live and you want to see all the YouTube stuff in preparation for the show tomorrow, go to YouTube, follow me on YouTube, subscribe on YouTube. Now, we're going to do a pop quiz real quick, but you have to be on YouTube live. So my question is, for those on YouTube, should I invite you? Should I play solo? So you see how it says play solo here? Or should I start the game? That's my big question for you guys. Instagram, what do you think? Instagram, you can see my screen, right? Yeah. Instagram, do you want to play? Or should I play solo and just have you guys guess? That's my big question for tomorrow. Let me see how TikTok is doing. What undergrad did I do? I was an exercise science major. So TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Let me know. I think I'm going to play. I don't think I have enough participants. Maybe another time. I'm going to play it solo. Let me test the game. So this is what it would look like. Ready, set, Kahoot. Brianna would be very proud of me. There you go, Casey. All right. Time to think like a physical therapist. Blah, blah, blah. Are you smarter than a physical therapist? Is exercise science the same as kinesiology? To me, it is. To me, it is. All right, guys. I'm here so you can hear me. But what muscle is this? I don't think you guys can see it. TikTok, so I'm sorry. But what muscle is this? Okay, you guys aren't doing that. Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, time's up. I was too slow. But yes, it is semitendinosus. Thoughts on PTs complaining about pay? I just saw that on YouTube. How much? Okay, two kind of different questions. What's going on here? Can y'all not see my screen? Oh, okay. Oh, it's the wrong screen. Share this tab instead. See, that's why I'm practicing. That's why we practicing. Next. Instagram, what's up? Y'all hopped up. 8 on Instagram. Okay. Next. Can y'all see my screen now? YouTube, can you see my screen? There we go. TikTok, if you can't see, I'm practicing. I'm playing Kahoot. The answer is true because I did this. I made this up. All right. That's what I'm talking about. It's working. Next. Okay, so I think I'm going to have you guys play. I think I'm going to have to invite you guys. I think that'll be better. We'll see. All right, so the question from YouTube and TikTok is basically talking about pay. So the one on YouTube is basically asking, how much do physiotherapists make a year in a private practice? And TikTok, your answer is a little different. So to answer Matthew's question on YouTube is, how much do physiotherapists get paid in a private practice? It all depends on how profitable and good their private practice is. YouTube, that's what's up. 7 people on YouTube Live. Y'all rivaling TikTok. TikTok, did you guys come over from YouTube? I've never seen YouTube have more live streams than Instagram and TikTok. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. This is fun. Okay, so physiotherapists making in private practice. So what you need to think about is it's a business. So that's like saying, how much do restaurant owners make? I don't know. Depends how profitable their business is, depending on how many customers they have, depending on how popular they are. And it's the same thing with a physiotherapy or physical therapist practice. How much do they make? Depends how good their business is. They can make $2 a year. They can make zero profit. They can be in debt. They can make $1 million a year profit. It all depends. And the pay structure can be a little different. Like you can get paid owner's distributions every quarter, every month, once a year, depending on the tax in your country or your state. So it depends on a lot of stuff. It's hard to say. But basically, you're asking, can physiotherapy business owners make over $100,000 a year or over $200,000 or be very comfortable? Yes, they can, if they understand business. But that's a big thing that many people don't understand, is that physiotherapy is a business. Healthcare is a business. So if you don't understand business, you won't make a lot of money. Just because you have a private practice doesn't mean you'll make a lot of money. All right, so TikTok, your question is thoughts on PTs complaining about pay. So my thoughts on PTs complaining about pay is that everybody complains about pay. It's not just physical therapists. Everybody complains about pay. Truck drivers, physicians, lawyers, fast food workers, teachers, stay-at-home parents, CEOs. Everybody complains about pay. So my thoughts about it is that physical therapists are no different, because they complain about pay just like everyone else. So my thing about that is, what are physical therapists going to do about it? PTs complaining about pay is going to do what for them? Nothing. So my thoughts are, put up or shut up. What you going to do? Oh, I don't get paid enough. Okay. Well, either make your company more money or leave your company and make some more money yourself, or go to another job who will pay you more. What are we complaining about? I would say the same thing, regardless of whatever industry they're in. So those are my thoughts on PTs complaining about pay. Put up or shut up. Make more money. Go to another company. Ask your boss for a raise. Start your own business. Make as much money as you want. do something about it. It's basically my thing. Because I've heard physical therapists complain about pay since 2013, 14. So it doesn't faze me. Hey, what's going on, Jen? Good to see you. Yeah, for real, Jen. Because you're graduating now, you know. I'm sure you've heard all the stuff. I'm a PT Tech. What's up, PT Techs? Good to see you here. All right. If you have any more questions, let me know. But for those of you who don't know and are just tuning in, we're going to do a show tomorrow called Pre-PT Chat Live, and I'm practicing for it because I'm streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I got to get that down. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. And I have to multitask with 2 different screens and a phone and all these questions. So we got to do what we got to do. But I think I got, oh, Brianna, I'm doing Kahoot. I was just practicing Kahoot. So on the segment for tomorrow's show, I'm going to be like, can you think like a physical therapist, or are you smarter than a physical therapist? And I have Kahoot. So Brianna, if you go on Instagram or YouTube, you can see my screen. But I have to share my screen again. So we were on question 2 or question 3. Answer streak. So let me know when you're there, then I'll do it. But I'm playing solo right now, but I think in the future I'll leave some time for people to join the actual Kahoot. We got to go to bed. Okay. Well, you'll see it tomorrow. My exercise science GPA is higher than my overall. Is that common? Yeah, that's common. Yeah. Because there's less classes in it and the GPA is more concentrated. So yeah, it's common to have a higher science GPA or prereq GPA. All right. Let's keep practicing Kahoot here. Next one. Yeah, I think I'm going to have you guys play it if I do this because there's not enough time. And there's a delay. So this is going to be tough. You only have 20 seconds and there's a delay. Yeah, that's going to be the roughest part about tomorrow. Let's see how this goes. Instagram, how y'all doing? YouTube, how you doing? Cool. Next one, we'll do one more practice round. Instagram is up there. Okay, I see y'all hopping in live. TikTok, what's up? Oh, I can change the timer. 5 minutes? Okay, let me change the timer. Let me find how to change the timer. See, that's why we practicing. That's why we practicing. Y'all can't even see my screen because I didn't even change it. See? That's why we practicing too. I need to be on top of it. Instagram, if you have questions, we're just doing a chill Q&A session while I practice. TikTok, if you have questions, drop them below. YouTube, if you have questions. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. If you have questions, just let me know. I'll answer while I'm practicing. Timer. That's what we're going to change. How do we change the timer? Let's see. It will show... Oh, okay. It'll show me how to do it tomorrow. Okay, TikTok's got a bunch of questions. Maybe I can edit it here. No, I'll just wait. Or settings. I can put a YouTube link in here. Okay, I'll just wait for bringing it tomorrow. Interesting. Stop share. And let's go back here. What's going on, Dr. Stukes? Good to see you on here. Tomorrow should be smooth with the Pre-PT Chat live show, 6 o'clock Eastern time, 5 o'clock Central. 3 o'clock specific time. All right. When would you say is the most optical? Oh my gosh, optical. When would you say is the most optimal time to take the GRE exam? How long before applying? I like for you guys to take the GRE between January and May before you apply. That's where I like it. Hey, YouTube's got another question. What's up, unboxing phenomenons? What school did you go to? Andrews University. For undergrad and grad school. So yeah, the GRE between January and May before you apply. My prereq GPA is a 3.0. My overall is a 2.7. Do I have a chance at getting in without retaking classes? It depends what school you apply to, Joel. It depends what school you apply to. Many schools have a cumulative GPA threshold of a 3.0, but some schools might have below that, and you might be able to slip by with a 2.7. I don't recommend trying to slip by. However, it's possible to find them and possible to do it. However, I would recommend just retaking the classes. But I know how you feel. I did not want to take reclasses either. But I did it, and now I'm a physical therapist. So it's like, how risky do you want to be? Joel, I don't know if you know about sports gambling, crypto, stocks trading, or anything like that, but it's basically like gambling. It is gambling, however you want to look at it, right? Or the casino, right? It's gambling. So my thought is, do you want to gamble with your future? So anybody else who's not on TikTok or Instagram or anything like that, the question was, can you get in with a 2.7 overall and a 3.0 prereq GPA? Like you possibly can if you apply to the right school, but you're also kind of gambling if you don't retake the classes. Now, my only advice to that is, do you have the tolerance to gamble? I don't know, Joel, if you're still on, do you have the tolerance to gamble and take that risk? If you do, then you can take the chance at trying to find a school and applying to school with a 2.7 and 3.0. You can get in. It's possible. It can happen, but it can also not happen. So it's all about, do you want to take those odds? I did not want to take those odds. So I retook the classes I needed to retook. And I'm a physical therapist now on 5 different streaming platforms talking to you guys. So, yeah. I got an internship at a PT clinic working with Parkinson's patients. Cool. I hope you're enjoying it. TikTok's waking up. Are you familiar with Ortho-Rheuma Sports? I am not. Are you familiar with Ortho-Rheuma Sports? I am not. I'm a freshman in college. When would you suggest starting volunteering or internship? So the question is, there a freshman in college, and when? A specific time, yes. I love specific time. West Coast is amazing. It's just a little expensive, and far away from Chicago, but I love the West Coast. It's great. It's great. Starting internships. When should you start? Now. Or volunteering internships, observation hours. When should you start? You can start now. There's no time limit on when you can or cannot start. So you can start now. My high school offers an anatomy. This coming from YouTube. So let me put this YouTube on the screen. My high school offers anatomy and physiology class. Do you think that's a good way to get started? Yeah, of course. Yeah. Take the class, take the elective if you can. Go for it, 100%. Yeah, that's fine. Have fun with it. Joel is taking the gamble. All right, go for it. How do you prepare for interview questions? How do you prepare for interview questions? You just practice them. Just practice. So the question is Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. The question is, how do you prepare for interviews or interview questions specifically, right? You just practice them. That's the main thing. And you practice them to the point where they don't sound robotic. So you can practice them so much that you don't have to memorize the script. So if you ever played an instrument, you played a sport, you were in acting class or anything, right? There's a point where you memorize the notes. There's a point where you memorize the script. There's a point where you memorize the play. Then there's a point where you just play the music. There's a point where you just play the game. There's a point where you just act. But technically it's still memorized, but it's memorized to the point where it's just natural. So to answer your question, the best way to prepare for interview questions is to drill them so hard that it's just natural. That's what I'd say. Instagram, how y'all doing? I think y'all doing good. Should internships be paid? Yeah, I think they should be paid. Will it happen? I have no idea. If you're talking about clinical internships, like in PT school, yeah, of course. The details of it, I don't know. I have no idea, but yeah, I think they should be paid. Is PTA hard? Yep. But everything else in life is hard. The question is being a physical therapist assistant or getting into PTA school hard? Yeah, but everything else in life is hard. So what if PTA is hard? Does that mean you're not going to do it if it's difficult? You're going to find something else, and that's going to be difficult too. So what? Should I take chemistry for the third time if I get an F, then a C? Yes, you should take it again. Absolutely. Absolutely. Take it again. Take it again. 3 is a lot, so I understand your reservations about it, but yes, take it again. Lots of colleges have career centers that do mock interviews. Yes, that is true. Take advantage of it. Can you do a little intro to physical agents? Oh my goodness. Give me some more context to that question. I'll try. It's been a while since I've been in physical therapy school, but give me some more context to that. Give me a hint. Give me something. Help me out a little bit with the physical agents. What do you mean specifically? Cool. All right, we cruising. It's already been 42 minutes. I'll go another 15 minutes just in case you guys have any questions, but I think we're good. Q&A section. I need to make a Q&A banner. Let me see how YouTube's doing here. Oh, no, we good. I should back up off the screen. I am close on YouTube. Jesus Christ. Let me fix this. YouTube, why didn't y'all tell me to back up off the screen? I would have not taken offense. Be like, bro, you're too close. There we go. Let me see how that looks on YouTube. I don't really like how that looks. I guess I'll be close. TikTok. Let's see. How do you survive physics lecture and lab? How do you survive it? So when I was taking physics, the biggest thing that helped me is like they gave us a cheat sheet or a formula sheet that we can use on the test. So every day when we learned a new subject, I was putting the new formulas on the sheet and I was reviewing all the formulas before to all the formulas recent. And that's basically called active recall. That's actually called spaced repetition. So what I was doing was spaced repetition with the physics formulas. And of course, it helped that we can use our sheet on the physics test. So that's what helped me the best. It's called spaced repetition. So go ahead and look that up. Try that study strategy. That's what helped me a lot. That's what helped me survive physics lab and lecture. Did you work in PT school? I sure did. And undergrad. Yes. If you want me to go into the story, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, if you want me to go into the story about me working in school, I shall. But let me know. But yes, I did work in school. I'm currently taking that class in my program, and I'm just not understanding the theories behind it. Okay, Kayla, give me. Oh, thanks for following. Give me some more. Like, what specific questions do you have about physical agents? So you don't understand the theories behind it, but like, so like, ask me a question about it. So is it like, what does electrodes, like, what do electrodes do? What does iontophoresis do? What is the point of ultrasound? What's some other physical agents? IA stim, are they counting that as a physical agent? Like, ask me a question about it. I think I can help you more with that, because that's a whole class. I don't. That's a lot. That's a lot. But I'll try to help you as much as possible. Do you plan on starting your own practice? I have, but it's like in the very beginning, foundational stages. But technically, I have one. LLC, EIN numbers all up and running. I just need a physical location and customers. But there's other stuff going on. So I kind of have to plan and balance my time accordingly. How important is physics in PT? Is it like really relevant? Not in the way you're thinking. So you're not doing formulas in a physical therapy clinic. So the question YouTube and Instagram and Twitter and TikTok and everywhere else is physics important? So it's not important in the way where you're like, okay, what is the formula for a squat? Are you doing the squat right? So the biomechanics of vector A equals vector B, like, no, it's not that. But you have to understand the concepts behind it. And physics, chemistry, bioanatomy, stuff like that is testing your problem solving and educational skills, because your next step is physical therapy school. So with all these prerequisite classes, they're testing how you'll do in physical therapy school. They're not testing how you're going to become a physical therapist. The point of physics, chemistry, anatomy, bio, all the other prereq classes is to see how you'll do in school, because you're going to physical therapy school. So they want to know how you did in school. They're not testing how good of a physical therapist you'll be. In PT school, they're testing how good of a physical therapist you'll be. So I hope that makes sense. But no, you don't use it in the clinic. You use the concepts and the bigger picture of it and the problem solving skills, but you don't use physics formulas in the clinic. What did you study in school to be a PT? So I was an exercise science major, then I applied to physical therapy school. I went to physical therapy school. I passed PT school. I passed the board exam, and now I'm a physical therapist. So that was the path. Oh shoot, missed your question. On YouTube, let's practice pulling this up. Boom, boom. How long did you go to school after high school? So I did 4 years undergrad, 3 years grad school, but sometimes you can do 3 years grad school and 3 years or 2 years PT school technically. But usually it's anywhere from 6 to 7 years after high school, but you are done. So I need to make that clear. There's no school you have to go back to or do over if you want to do a different setting. It's not like med school, where if you go into pediatrics but you don't like it, but now you want to go into ortho, you have to backtrack, then redo a whole residency and get back into it and match for it. It's not like that. What's going on, Shay? Chef Shay. What's going on Instagram? Chef Shay is on Instagram. Good to see you. For those of you just tuning in, I'm just practicing for the live stream tomorrow. As you see on my screen, this is what we'll be talking about for our pre-PT chat live, how one bad grade can ruin everything. So that's what tonight is all about. Just shooting it, helping y'all out while I practice all my transitions and my show segments and practicing on StreamYard. I got 2 screens here. I'm streaming on 5 platforms. I'm talking and engaging. So I'm interested to see, and I'm curious to see how this will grow and if this will be cool, y'all like it, or if not, if it turns into something big and how good I get, or if y'all don't like it at all. What did I study? Am I open to tutoring? Possibly. My rate will be very high because I have a lot of stuff to do. So you're probably better off asking like your school or your teachers, or if there's a tutor at your school to help. But I mean, I'm not opposed to it. It's just my rate's going to be very high. That's the only thing, but I'm open to it. Undergraduate is to make you well-rounded. Oh yeah. Yep. Only thing I learned in physics that really helped in my second year in PT was the types of levers. Yep, it's the concepts. What did you major in? I majored in exercise science. What are your thoughts on travel therapy for new grads? I think you can do whatever you want. If you want to do travel PT, Bailey, go do travel PT. I don't care what anybody tells any of y'all. It's your license, it's your life, it's your paycheck. It's your time. So if you want to do travel PT, go do travel PT 1,000%. Because you're going to be new to any setting. People are like, oh no, don't do travel PT because you're new and you can't do this. Well, you're going to be new with anything. You're going to be doing a hospital setting, an ICU setting, an outpatient setting, a home health setting, a travel PT setting. You're going to be stumbling and struggling anyways. So if you want to stumble and struggle in travel PT, then do it. This is fire, coach. I can't. You like the live streams? Chef Shay, you like the live? Okay. Tomorrow's going to be another test. It's going to be, it's going to be the real show, but it's going to be more practicing. It's not. I'm just viewing it as practicing. All these shows, all this stuff is going to be practice so that, I don't know, 3 months, 6 months down the line, it's going to be boom, boom, bam, bam. And hopefully we'll have 15 people on live, then 30 people on live, then 100 people on live. Then I'm excited. You like it? Cool. I'm excited about it. Ijiro is excited as well. Okay, y'all are liking this. Okay. Just give me a little time. I'm going to get better. It's a lot. Let me tell y'all, any Twitch, YouTube, Instagram live streamers, content creators y'all follow, y'all need to give them some more kudos and some more credit. Because this stuff is wild. Just keeping like people's attention and keeping track of all this stuff. Of course they've practiced it and they're better at it, and they got their reps in. That's what they do. But bruh, especially for the ones who do the solo and have all these screens and stuff. I'm getting like, it doesn't take a lot of time because like I did this live on Saturday and I was like, what the heck is going on? So this, I'm getting better at it. It's a lot easier to manage. But tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern time, we're going to be doing a real run through, a real show talking about one bad grade can ruin everything. And these are the show segments for tomorrow. So we're going to be like, what's happening in PT? Think like a physical therapist. We're going to be doing a pop quiz on Kahoot. And that is here. See, I got to be faster with my transitions. Got to be faster. So we're going to be doing a pop quiz on Kahoot, as you see here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. That's what it's going to look like. Then we are going to go and talk about program updates and stuff like that. Then our main event is going to be this, how one bad grade can ruin everything. Then we'll have a chill Q&A session. Then we'll be out in under an hour. So yeah. Especially YouTube pop-up question is nice. Yeah, this is cool. This is cool. I can change the banner down here. TikTok, if you're not on YouTube tomorrow, I highly recommend y'all get on YouTube tomorrow. Or Instagram, because Instagram can see the same thing. Now I'm about to look at it. So the thing, Shannon, on TikTok, it does, like, I tried to live stream through desktop on TikTok. It didn't work. And I don't think I can flip my screen on TikTok. It'd be cool if I can flip my screen on TikTok. I don't think I can flip it. Dang it. I'm gonna have to figure out TikTok. But I'm still gonna go live on TikTok. What is your opinion on careers in PTA? PTA is great. James, PTA is great. I have nothing against PTA. Yeah, if you have any questions about it, let me know. But yeah, PTA is cool. PTA is great. I think you can do very well in it. Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. Where's Lele when we need? Yeah, Lele, like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to have you run. I'm gonna have to have her run background tech or something. But this is cool. This is fun. Okay, TikTok. Let's see what questions you got that I missed while I was yapping. How many years have you been practicing? 5 years. It's been 5 years. Do you have any resources for scholarships? Currently in my first year of PT school. If you go to acceptanceguides.com, on the next page after you get our free guides, we have a bunch of guides and one of them scholarships. What other resources we have? I gotta think. If you go to go to our website. What's your name? Oh, your name's Hey. So anybody interested in scholarships and stuff like that, go to our website. And I made a free section on our website. Here, I'm gonna just show you guys. So on YouTube, on everywhere else except TikTok, I'm gonna show you on the screen. But if you're on TikTok and you want scholarship stuff, just go to our website and dang, y'all can't see this. Okay, now you can see it. Okay, cool. So if you go to our website and scroll down a little bit, you'll see a spot that says Connect with Pre-PT Grind. And it's a whole section where it's all our free stuff. So if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see a masterclass. You'll see like something that says Discover How to Get Scholarships and Make Money in School. Click that, and that can be your first resource. The second resource, we have a bunch of scholarships on this guide and document. It's paid, but you get a bundle with the guides. So if you want that, go to acceptanceguides.com, and on the next page, we have a bunch of guides and one of them scholarships. But that's where I'd say look right here. So go to our website, preptgrind.com, or link is in the bio. Scroll down a little bit. You see Connect with Pre-PT Grind. And down here, you'll see Discover How to Get Scholarships and Make Money in School. And boom, you can click that. And here's a free class talking about how to get scholarships and make money in school. It's right there. You don't have to put in your anything. We don't need your email. We don't need your blah, blah, blah. We don't need your nothing. Just take it for free. Yeah, these transitions is cold. I'm getting smooth. We getting smooth. You look on. Yeah, I'm everywhere. We on Twitter. We're on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. So yeah, I was trying to get some sound effects, but I don't think you guys can hear them. Let me try. Oh, you can't even see this page. Oh my gosh. Look at me slacking. Share this tab instead. Look at me slacking. There we go. So now you can, let me see. Okay, now you can see this page. Right? Yeah, you can see this page now. Okay. Instagram, now you can see this page. Cool. Yeah. So that's to answer your question. First time, and I have grades. Oh, OT school. Okay, cool. So you applied to PT's OT school. What do I think of OT school? I think it's cool. I think it's great. I don't have any problem with OT school. If that's what you want to do, go for it. 100%. Some of my professors have discouraged it due to lack of mentorship while traveling. Yeah, they don't. Are they travel PTs? Bailey, are your professors who told you not to be a travel PT travel PTs? Probably not. Are your professors who said it's lack of mentorship, are they even clinicians still? And are they going to be mentoring you as a clinician? No, they're probably not. So what does it matter to them if you have mentorship? They're not going to be doing it anyways. And you're probably not going to be getting the mentorship you want in a hospital or outpatient clinic anyways. So what does it matter? You do what you want to do. You get your money, girl, right? Bailey, girl, get your money. I don't care what your professors told you. You're paying your professors. Don't get me. Girl. Oh, Shay's on YouTube. Oh yeah, you about to rile me up. You about to make me channel my Joseph, my inner Joseph. I went ahead and did the prereqs for OT. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's so many perks to PT, travel PT. Yeah, Bailey, go do travel PT. I don't care what your professors that you're paying told you to do. Absolutely not. If you want to do travel, you go do travel. Tell your professors to come talk to me if they got a problem with it. Is it true that the APTA is going to make PTA into a bachelor's degree? Kyle, I'm putting that on my show topic list. Let's find out. I'm going to do some research on that. Then we're going to talk about that on one of our pre-PT chat lives. What did you say, Kyle? APTA making PTA a bachelor's degree? I'm going to have to look that up. Where'd you hear that? bachelor's degree. Kyle, where'd you hear that? So I know where to look, because I definitely want to talk about that on the show. Instagram, y'all good? YouTube, y'all good? Oh, you need your phone. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So we get on all platforms. That's what I'm talking about. Can I be a PT with a kinesiology degree? Why am I sharing my screen still here? Look at me slacking. There we go. That's better. That's better. Sorry, everyone else except TikTok. Can you be a PT with a kines degree? Yes and no. So you can use your kinesiology degree to get into physical therapy school, but you cannot just have your kines degree and become a physical therapist. You have to go to physical therapy school. If you happen to have a kines degree to get into physical therapy school, you can do that, but you have to go to physical therapy school. Can I get into PT school with a 3.19 prereq GPA? You can. You can. Yeah, you can. That's the simple answer. But just make sure the rest of your application is good. You technically can. So yes, we've helped plenty of people do that in our programs. Where are we at? I'm not sure if my questions PT school. I have the grades and applied the first go round of PT school applications. I have my bachelor's. How many observation hours did I apply with? I think 82 or something. I got over what I needed. Okay. So Leslie, your question is you applied, you got rejected. I was rejected as well. Do I have any advice for you? Sure. So the main thing you want to keep in mind when you're rejected is you just need to make sure, number one, you probably already went through this, but you need to like feel your emotions. Like, okay, what am I feeling right now? Am I hurt? And am I sad? Am I angry? Like, what's going on? Because we don't want those emotions to really come back too much. Second thing, you need to analyze what went wrong. So I kind of tried to piece your comments together, but you need to objectively analyze what went wrong. Like, was it your essay? Was it your grades? Was it your GPA? Was it your grade trend? Was it the schools you applied to? Was it when you applied? Did you miss the deadlines? Was it blah, 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 blah? There's like a million different factors it could be. So if you got rejected, you need to analyze what went wrong. Next thing you need to do is make a plan on how you can fix your problems that you had in your application. Sometimes your plan includes getting help from someone like us. Sometimes it includes you doing it yourself. If you want help from us, go to acceptanceguides.com, get our free guides. Our team will reach out to you, Leslie, and we'll help you from there. And they'll point you in the right direction. You can also go to acceptancesystem.com. Just go to our website, preptgrind.com, or DM us. You know how the internet works, Leslie. Just DM us somewhere. I'll check it. I'll make sure you're taken care of. Then after you make a plan, you have to execute on the plan so you can get accepted. So that's some general advice for a live stream like this. But if you want more specific advice, then we'll have to get deeper into it personally. Instagram, what's going on? We got some comments coming through. Mary, what's going on? Thanks for liking. Thanks for the thumbs up. Raleigh, is it better to apply to 3 to 5 schools or 15 to 20 schools? I recommend the lower number just because it's less stress on you and it's less money for you. Can you apply to 15 or 20 if you want? If you can pay for it, if you can afford it, and you can handle it stress-wise? Sure. You can apply to as many schools as you want. However, 3 to 5 is much more manageable and you can be much more specific and targeted on those 3 to 5 schools and have a better chance at getting in as opposed to casting a wide net for 15 to 20 schools and then being like, because they're smart. The schools are smart. The professors, the admissions committees are smart. And they're going to be like, oh, this person applied to 15 to 20 schools. They're sliding in the DMs and saying the same thing to every other schools. They know. They're very smart. So I would say that's why I would say 3 to 5. Thoughts on PTA? PTA is great. PTA is great. I have no problems with PTA. So be a PTA if you want. TikTok, thanks for the 200 likes. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all rolling deep. Instagram is up on here. YouTube is on here. We're over an hour already. I'm getting my practice in. That's what I'm talking about. Where's my mouse? There we go. David Wu, why is it important to go to PT school after a bachelor's degree? Okay, so in order to become a physical therapist, you have to go to physical therapy school. It's like becoming a doctor, a dentist, a pharmacist, or something like that. You have to go to physical therapy school to become a physical therapist. You don't just get your bachelor's in basket weaving and say, hey, I want to be a physical therapist. Where do I sign up? They're going to be like, where's your license? And do you know what you're doing? You can't just walk into a hospital or a physical therapy clinic or a home health agency and be like, hey, I want to be a physical therapist with my kinesiology degree. It doesn't work like that. You need a license. And in order to get a license, you have to go to physical therapy school. It's like showing up to the NBA like, hey, I played in high school, but I want to go to the NBA. They're going to be like, well, did you play in D1 college? Did you play overseas? Did you enter the draft? Right? So that's what it's like. So yeah, David, you have to go to physical therapy school. Schools know how much schools you'll be applying to. Yes, they can also see that. So Raleigh on Instagram, yes, schools on PTCast can see how many schools you're applying to. But what I was referring to is that they can read between the lines. They are emotionally intelligent. They have seen so many applications that they know through your language and how you talk. And even if you're interviewing or info sessions or your descriptions or your emails or whatever, it's very easy to tell when you're doing templated, blanketed responses to 15 to 20 schools. It's just like if a girl or guy was sending out blanketed text messages to a bunch of people there might be interested in or people on their roster, you can tell. You can tell you're not dumb. And the schools are the same way. Not saying they won't accept you just because you sent out blanketed whatever or templated whatever, but it's different when it's very personal. It's just very different, right? It feels different. PTA becoming a bachelor's, Boshy Poo. I don't know. I'm a research it. I'm interested. You heard it from your professors, one being a board member. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'll see what I can find. I haven't heard that, but I'll see what I can find on that. I don't know what to say. I don't want that. That's right. Got to be more careful. Thank you for the advice. Active clinicians. They are active clinicians, but not travel PT. Yeah, Bailey. Do what you got to do. Are you happy right now with where you are? Mary, you know what? That's a great question. I'm the happiest probably I'm reluctant to say happy because you're not supposed to say, oh, I'm happy and people are making me happy or whatever. It's supposed to come from within, right? But I am the happiest probably I've ever been in life. Like, bruh, I am living the dream. This is crazy. I never thought I would be live streaming on 5 different platforms on a Tuesday. Is it Monday? I don't even know what day it is. On a day I don't even know. Having multiple businesses and my PT license where I can just go to any clinic and pick up hours and get paid and travel. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. It's great. It's great. This is beyond what I ever imagined I would be doing as a physical therapist when I got rejected from physical therapy school applications. Like, this is wild. This is crazy. Yes, Monday. I don't even know what day it is. Like, that's how great my life is. I don't even know what day it is. I don't even know what day it is. Is it possible to be a PTA with a bachelor's of physical therapy in undergrad? Is it possible to be a PTA with a bachelor's of pre-physical therapy in undergrad? Yes, it is. Yes, you can apply to PTA school with that bachelor's. Yes, you can. Munesa? Yes, you can. I'm probably butchering your name. Dr. Olive? Yes, you can do that. Good question. Pineapple on pizza is a definite yes for me. I might lose some customers, some subscribers, some fans, some whatever y'all want to call it. But yes, I'm a fan of pineapple on pizza. Do you think having 270 hours, a 3.6, good essays will help ease the low prereq GPA? Ava, what is the low prereq GPA? What is your prereq GPA? Let me know and I'll answer. You are welcome, Leslie. Hope that helped. Is it worth going from PTA to DPT? If that's what you want to do. There we go, Shay. So okay, Shannon, if Chef Sway said pineapple can go on pizza out of all people, then I know I'm good. Pineapple on pizza. Okay, cool. We're good. We're good. Is it worth going from PTA to DPT? If you want. If that's what you want to do, yeah, it's worth it. If it's worth it for you, yes. But I just need to know more context for your specific situation to say, yes, of course it's worth it, or no, it's not. But if that's what you want, yes, it can be worth it. What do you know before starting the first semester of PT school? I'm starting in August. What do you know? Okay. So Emily, before you start physical therapy school, just go live life. I think you're asking like what to do basically, or what to know before starting PT school. Go live life, go make some money, go travel, go sleep in, go do whatever you want to do, because PT school is going to be a lot more time consuming and energy consuming and money consuming than you ever may expect. So go live life. I disagree. Apply to as many schools as possible. Okay. Yeah. So you can apply to as many schools as possible. I forgot who asked that on Instagram. But if you want to apply to as many schools as possible, go ahead. Apply to as many schools as you want, as long as you can afford it and you can handle it stress-wise. Go for it. Year 1 SPT here. Use your content to get into PT school. Awesome stuff. What is up, Tucker? Thanks for the roses. 10 times roses. Appreciate you. Thanks for hopping in. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Glad we can help you. Appreciate all the love, Tucker. I mean, can you get a job? Okay, so Dr. Olive on Instagram, you're asking, can you get a job with a bachelor's degree of pre-physical therapy? Can you get, sorry, your question is, can you get a PTA job with a bachelor's degree in pre-physical therapy? No, you cannot. You need to go to PTA school to become a physical therapist assistant. You cannot skip steps. You cannot test out. You cannot get a bachelor's in this or that or whatever and just become a PTA or a physical therapist. You have to go to PTA school to be a physical therapist assistant. You have to go to physical therapy school to be a physical therapist. You got 4 months, 7 months. Shay, you got 7 months till what? 4 months? Oh, till the application cycle? Till PT school starts? Where are we at here? Prerequisite GPA is a 3.19. Let me scroll back up. So do you have a chance of getting into school with a 3.19 and everything else is what you said before? Yeah, you have a chance. You have a chance. You have a chance. You have a chance. Definitely have a chance. PTA to DPT at 21 years old from a purely financial standpoint, debt, and all those factors. Okay. How much do you point? There's a lot to go. There's a lot of different directions. So PT to DPT at 21 years old from a purely financial standpoint. So if you're talking about purely finances, you can stay as a PTA, have no debt, or keep your debt as little as possible and still make however much money you want. So if you're talking purely financial, you can stay PTA and live a great life and make a lot of money. You can take all your money that you're making as a PTA, work in different settings, increase your income, start your own practice. You can start other businesses. You can buy real estate. You can buy stocks. You can manage your money correctly. You can grow your money. You can work more hours as a PTA and have a financial future that you absolutely love by being a PTA. So strictly financial, with just what you told me, you can stay a PTA and live your best life and make as much money as you want if you understand how money works. But that is a totally different skill than clinical skills. So if you're talking about just money, purely money, stay a PTA. Or I forgot if you're a PTA. But you could stay a PTA and make a bunch of money. So I hope that answers your question. I hope I understood it right. There should be a bridge program. There are PTA to DPT bridge programs. I don't like them, though. I'm not a fan of them. 7 months till PT school starts. Yes, it is nerve-wracking. That's all the motivation you need to get stuff going, though. All the motivation you need. What do you think is a good starting salary for a new grad? 150K, 200. That would be a great starting salary for a new grad. Now, what is the starting salaries for new grads? 65K, 72K, 100K, 95K, 89K, depending on the setting, location, negotiations, all that stuff. So it can range between like 65K and 100K. All right, YouTube. I can put this on the screen. How important is prerequisite GPA relative to regular GPA? Let me phrase it like this. So regular GPA, cumulative GPA gets you past the threshold. Prerequisite GPA gets you on to the next step. So regular GPA is like getting inside the club. Like, do you have your ID? Are you old enough? Are you over 21? Prerequisite GPA is like going into the VIP section. Okay, you have a then 3.5, 3.6, 3.7, 3.8 prereq GPA. That's like going to the VIP section. Because a prereq GPA is exactly what the schools are asking for. To keep it simple in general. Instagram's got a question. Do you think schools will gyp me if I have a 2.98 overall and a 3.1 cumulative? They definitely could. 3J Sammy, they definitely could. So be aware of that. You need to just be very selective on the schools you're applying to. Because if they have a 3.0 cumulative GPA hard cutoff, they definitely cut you off. They probably won't even do it. Their AI systems might just cut you off immediately and you might be gone. So it is definitely possible. 3J Sammy, 100%. Any tips for my first clinicals as an SPT? Be nice. Do not be an asshole. Do not act like you know it all. And you'll be great. They will love you. Everything else they can teach you. Everything else they can help you with. All the clinical stuff, all the manual stuff, all the critical thinking, all that stuff they can help you with. That's why they signed up to be a clinical instructor. But they cannot teach you how to be a kind, courteous, respectful human being. If you can do that, you are all good to go. All right, this was fun. This was cool. Any last questions, ask them below. I'm going to shut down here, get some other work done, and prepare for the show tomorrow. But tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern time, we're going to be doing a real run-through of the show, of the Pre-PT Crime Chat live, talking about how one bad grade can ruin everything. Here are the segments we'll be going over tomorrow. What's happening in PT, how to think like a physical therapist, PT program app and updates, the main event, which is how one bad grade can ruin everything, and lastly, a Q&A session. So that's what we're going to be going over tomorrow on our Pre-PT Chat live, 6 p.m. Eastern time. So catch me there on all the platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and we'll have some fun. All right, let's see. What if I could boost my overall GPA this last semester, but I already applied to schools? What if I can boost my GPA this last semester, but you already applied to schools? So what you would then need to do is send in your spring semester transcripts, 3J Sammy. And then if they accept those and factor then those new grades, those new official transcripts into your application and see them in time and the class is not filled, then yes, you do have a chance at getting into that school, whichever school you're referring to. Better Coach recipe will be up. So make it tomorrow. Perfect. Thanks for stopping by, Chef Sway. How important is the GRE score to compensate for lower undergrad GPA, not prereqs? How important is it? It's hard to say. It always depends on the school you're applying to. So if you can ask them for clarification, that can always help. But if they're asking for the GRE, it is important. How important and how much it compensates for a lower cumulative GPA is hard to say. But I can say that if they have a hard cutoff, if they're like, it's a 3.0, that is our cutoff, that is it, and they are not lenient, then it does not matter how high your GRE is usually. Their cutoff is their cutoff. But if they don't have a hard cutoff and they're kind of lenient, then the GRE could help you. But it's all school dependent. What's going on, Orlando? London from Orlando. Thanks for stopping by on TikTok. Anything else on Instagram? We're good. YouTube, we're good. Facebook, good. We're good. Twitter, we're good. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow on our Pre-PT Chat Live, 6 o'clock Eastern time.